So guys, I thought I'd film a little video updating you on some coins that I'm looking at, some coins that we've already called, obviously like Kuma. Just generally going over the markets and seeing what looks good. There's been a lot of new launches recently that have just gone fucking bonkers. I mean, you go onto the hourly and it's just two big green dildos, straight up to like, this is only 200k. Things like Locker went straight to like 10 mil. Treasure did the same. Treasure went like straight to 10 mil. It's fine to enter these. It's just that I personally, I mean, it's launched. It's been out for like fucking an hour, and it's already at 20 million market cap. Like, that's very intense. It's good to see. You can say, yeah, there's a lot of buying coming in. So there's a lot of people buying. You know, it's fucking rocketing straight away. Like, fair enough, it's doing really well. But it worries me that if someone's getting in on the in this first candle, you know, like right down here, they're gonna have massive bags. A good way to check, you know, if someone has really big bags, is to go into the contract. This, I assume, is protocol owned liquidity, so this means the person or the contract or the treasury, team wallet, whatever, they own 92% of the supply. The contract itself owns 1.8% of the supply, and the holder counts are actually quite good, actually, not too bad. So go down to, what I like to do is go down to the bottom. So the 50th holder has this much, and the top holder only has 3 times as much as the 50th holder. So there's not a massive wealth disparity, which actually makes me think that this token, you know, it has good holder counts. There's not one person with a shit ton of token that can completely wreck the chart. So I'm happy with that. I think Locker's probably going to do all right. I wouldn't personally call it because, like I said, it's already gone fucking crazy, and it's just like, I don't know, like Colt did the same thing and Colt kept going crazy. So yeah, maybe they can just keep going crazy. But for me, I would rather pick up a coin that I know will do well, like a small cap, like Kuma, or another more established coin that's been here for a while, not one that's just launched now, and try and go on those. You can ape on these new launches, you know, if you get in at like early, like Locker launch the other day, we were watching the launch, extremely hard to get in, but if you do get in, you're going to be making like 10, 100x on these new launches. So it's probably a good idea to be paying attention to Telegram, looking like what new meme coins are launching, and you can try and get into those. There's a few different like schools of thought when it comes to shitcoin trading. Everyone knows that. Oh, fuck off. So I'm just going to buy premium because it pisses me off. Everyone knows this, live new pairs. Some people use Dex Screener, some people use Dex Tools, doesn't really make too much of a difference. This is the full balls to the wall Degen route of shitcoin trading, where you're just looking at the new pairs, seeing what's just launched and buying something just as it launches. Like this token's just launched, looks like it might be a honeypot or might not. How do you check if it's a honeypot? You can just go to tokensniffer.com. It will check your browser. You just copy the address, so make sure it's the token address, not the pair address. So this is the contract for the pool, and this is the contract for the actual ERC20 token. Put the token in, search it up, and it will tell you if it is or isn't a honeypot. It's pretty jarring. There we go. This says token is sellable, so it's not a honeypot. Look at the buy and sell tax, which does not say the main function, transaction amount. So the owner is less than 0.01% of the supply, and I'm not seeing any taxes. It looks like there might not be a tax. I'm not sure. Usually it says the taxes on here. So this actually doesn't look too bad, to be honest. This new launch, you know, it's pumped straight off launch, come back down, might actually continue to go up. So I wouldn't be against, you know, buying this. It's obviously gone fucking bonkers and retraced down, and now it's ready to go again. I actually really wouldn't be against buying this, to be honest. I think it's an alright new launch. So that's one method. You know, you buy these new launches, you're kind of taking a bit of a gamble because the developer is not established. He could literally rug the contract at any time. You know, when you're buying these tokens, often the contracts are upgradable, or they have functions that allow the dev to sort of edit the contract. And I mean, this fucking, like, the developer can literally rug you. He can just turn it into a fucking honeypot. He can pull the liquidity out. He can do this, that, and the other to fuck you over. So when you're aping these new launches, like, yes, the reward is far higher. And this is how you catch 100x in, I don't know, like a day, 2 days. You want to do that? This new launch is for you. But if you have capital, a good amount of capital, there's no real need to be going after new launches. You know, you can get those 100x's in a much safer way, which is now that I'm like, I wouldn't say older, I'm still fucking young, but now I'm a little bit more experienced in this shit. Like, I've been trading equities my whole life, and this shitcoin stuff was fun. It was a lot of fun, you know, going on to the new pairs. You lose $200, lose $200, lose $200, lose $200, make $2,000. Lose $200, lose $200, lose $200, make $2,000, and that's just how it goes. And it is genuinely really entertaining. It's really fun. It's really good for engagement in the server. But, you know, no one wants to be losing fucking 4 times out of like 7 attempts, or like 6 times out of 10 attempts, or whatever it is. You don't want to be losing. You want to be winning, which is why I prefer going for conviction plays. And also, I can't really bring you guys these calls anymore. So many people like looking at my calls and aiming into what I buy, that if I call a coin that's got 100k market cap, I just bring in another $50,000 right there, and I pump 50% of my bag straight away. So I just can't do that anymore. I can do it for the more established coins like Dogger, good narrative. The Spaces was apparently underwhelming, but I know that crypto Twitter fucking loves this coin, so I'm actually quite for Dogger. It's always on trending, like 24/7 on trending. So these are the sort of coins, you know, you see them a lot, they're sticking around, you might want to think about picking up a bag in them. Seems to be basing out and making a bottom down here. Still quite a small market cap, you know, $3 million is fucking nothing, absolutely fucking nothing. Basing out really, really, really nicely. I would have called a buy here if I was looking at it then, and I would have called another buy here on a return to this order block. I'll be very happy, like, you guys can buy this if you want, pick up a little bag here, and if it does go back below these regions, you know, you're going to be taking a 50% loss and you're going to be getting out of the trade, in my opinion. Personally, I have a couple coins I like more than Dogger, but if you're looking for a low market cap, you know, good return, then I would say Dogger's probably a decent one. I know crypto Twitter likes it. There is a lot of selling pressure on this coin, though. That's what you got to look out for when you're looking at the chart. You know, what's the selling pressure like? We pumping up pretty easily, or we getting fucking knocked back down? And on this coin, you can see very clearly, motherfuckers are getting knocked back down. You know, people were aping in down here, unloading their bags, huge amounts of selling pressure, huge amounts of selling pressure. That's one thing that makes me wary. You know, I want to see everyone excited to buy. I want to see the token pumping, and really not meeting much resistance, especially at these sort of 3 million levels. You're going to meet resistance at 5 million naturally. Psychologically, you will meet resistance at 5 million. But if it pushes through 5 million, it really should be going straight for that $10 million target as fast as possible. Maybe sort of stagnating around $8 million market cap before going for $10 million. This sort of selling pressure makes me a little bit more bearish. I mean, I'm not against buying this coin. It's a decent buy. I wouldn't personally call it, but I think it very well could do, you know, 3-4x to $10 million, and we can see where it goes from there. I just know that crypto Twitter talks about this coin a lot, so I feel like I have a bit of a duty to tell you guys about it. Dogezilla, I know fuck all about this coin, absolutely fuck all about this coin. I have no idea what it is. I just know it's launched, gone to $8 million market cap, and it managed to sort of keep this sort of sideways movement. It didn't get knocked down too bad. You know, it's staying around the all-time high, which is nice to see. I mean, it's just, like I said, it's fucking pumped up crazy and then going sideways. This is a nice squeeze. So you could be buying in this, but then again, like, we don't know much about the coin. I do like it. $8 million market cap is not too high. If it's at $8 million, I think it is struggling to take that $10 million mark. If you're wondering why do I keep saying $10 million, $5 million, like, what is it? Where are these numbers coming from? I'm talking about the market capitalization of the coin. So that is the price of the token times by the amount of tokens in circulation, and that gives you the market cap. You know, when you're looking at Ethereum, Bitcoin, you're always looking at the price 24/7. When I'm looking at these coins, I'm looking at the market cap, because you got to think, like, Bitcoin to do a 2x, you need $1 trillion. For this to do a 2x, you need $8 million. It's far easier for these micro caps to have those big X returns, because for these micro caps to have the biggest returns, because their market cap is so low. So that's why I really like low market cap coins. So again, this does look good. The fact that it's failing to take that $10 million makes me a little bit more bearish, but we do know that Colt also had an issue around that $10 million range. It took a while to take it. One thing you could do is you could wait. You could just wait and look at these coins and think, cool, when does it look like it's going for that $10 million range? So here right now, it looks like it's got a nice little bit of buying pressure upwards. If we start pumping through and taking these local bits of resistance, you could say, cool, it's on a bit of a pump, let's take a buy, heading for that $10 million range. If we bounce off the $10 million range, you know, come back down, we're not able to take it, then I can exit my trade. That could be one way you could trade these coins. But now we're going to get into, well, maybe we could do a couple more like weird ones, like this Bay coin, Colt Bay or something like that. I actually just bought this like 5 minutes ago. Why did I buy this coin? First thing, have a look at the market cap. $260,000 is a fuck. Oh, it's literally fucking nothing. For this to do a 4x, you need about, what was that, like 750,000, yeah, $750,000 for it to do a 4x, which is not a lot of money. You know, it's very easily doable. Colt Bay, obviously Colt's gone fucking bonkers. You know, we were calling Colt's gone nuts. So when the coin goes nuts, there's a lot of sympathy coins that come in afterwards. So the Bay of Colt has obviously come out, and we're hoping for this to pump upwards. It's actually moving quite nicely, which is obviously good to see. I didn't actually ape that much because I don't have that much liquidity at the moment, because my liquidity is in smart places, like a fucking smart trader. But aped a little bit into this because, you know, I like the narrative. It's a really small market cap. It is starting to pump because I'm the GOAT. And and yeah, I just think it's a decent play. You know, it's a low market cap. It's got a good narrative. It's named after Colt, and I'm seeing a few people talk about it. So I thought, cool, we can buy this heading towards a $1 million market cap, or maybe a $5 million market cap if we're lucky. Fucking hell, look at that pump. Let's go. All right. Because you guys are gonna fucking watch this and it's gonna have already pumped, and you'll be like, Wolfie, why are you not fucking giving us the calls? Shall I? I might make a little tweet. Just do a quick little fucking tweet so you guys don't hate me. Alright, let's go. Make it quick so I don't make the video too long. Quick alpha. Boop. 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 I'm worried that it's like, you know, it's a low market cap coin. If I tweet that, then people are going to be like, you know, what the fuck is this guy talking about? Do you know what? That's enough. If you guys see it, you see it. I'm probably going to delete it once this video is out, but you know what I mean. Shots out there, you can't get angry at me. I did, if it does fucking go crazy, I did actually call it. I put it out on Twitter, so there you go. Look, there you go. It's actually been resistant to around about the 300k mark at the all-time high, which is not what you want to see. You know, I want to see this coin take the all-time high. If it's not taking the all-time high, then I'm probably going to be losing out my money. That actually makes me want to not call this coin, to be honest. I'll put the tweet up now. I have to fucking stick with it, don't I? But yeah, it's always a risk with these coins. You know, we're hoping for it to take the all-time high. All right, now we can get into some fucking serious coinage. This is where it gets a little bit exciting. You know, for me, like I was saying, you can play this sort of Degen game. You know, remember what I said: $200 you lose, $200 you lose, $200 you lose, $1,000 you win, $200 you lose, $200 you lose, over and over and over and over and over. It's very stressful. It is fun, but that's a Degen game. What I like to do, and what I think is probably more profitable, because I'm saying, you know, you're working out in your head. You're like, what? You lose $200 three times, and you make $1,000. Like, surely that's fucking amazing. But it's not that easy. You know, sometimes you take some big losses. Sometimes you ape a little bit too much, and you're fucked. Like, it's the Degen life is not a fun one. The better way to Degen is to be finding coins like AgFi, you know, $2.2 million market cap. They have proven in the past they're fucking good coins. AgFi as well is a farming, I believe it's a farming as a service coin. I'm not 100% sure. I know it's a DeFi 3.0 coin, and we do believe DeFi 3.0 is going to have another run. So these sort of established giants in the DeFi 3.0 space, you can feel fairly sure that when the market comes back around, liquidity flows back into the market, you know, these coins are going to pick up again. It's pretty easy to see. Another thing about AgFi is return right down to the first block of orders. So this is the what is a block of orders? You know, the sideways movement before a pump. That's a block of orders. That's all you really need to know. So this first initial block of orders, we've returned all the way back down to those entries. And we've made a beautiful, beautiful rounded bottom. I mean, anyone with half a fucking brain could see that this is a beautiful fucking bottom, and we pumped away from it. In my opinion, I think AgFi at $2.2 million market cap is fucked. I mean, we were looking at like Dogezilla. Dogezilla was at $8 million market cap, like that. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, this is a fucking banging coin, not just because it's a meme coin. You know, it has genuine utility, it has a good team behind it, it's established, and we know that it can do well. In my opinion, if you really want to be making money in these markets, you want to be picking up bags in coins like this, in coins like AgFi. You know, you're putting, let's say you put $5,000 into AgFi and it goes to $20 million market cap. That's 50 grand right there. And I believe that's a very, 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 or $20 million market cap, sorry. I believe that's a very, very achievable goal. I don't believe that's impossible. I think $200 million is even on the table. $200 million from these levels, that's 100x. That's your $5,000 is now worth 500 grand. You really have to think about that. So you can be degenning, trying to get that quick flip, trying to get that $1,000, $2,000, trying to have fun, and maybe you catch a whale. Like I bought Volt personally at like, I don't know, like 40k market cap, 50k market cap, went on to like a few hundred million. So that would have been like fucking 1,000x, but I didn't hold. That is the possibility with the Degen plays, but you know what I mean. Just stack up bags of good coins. Make sure your MetaMask is looking healthy. You know, when the fucking ETH market rolls around and we're really going full bull mode, which I don't think we're fully in bull session yet. 3,500 still hasn't been taken. I'll do that in another video. But when we really do go full bull mode, you want to be exposed to coins. Like, you don't want to have spent all your money on fucking Degen coins and you've got a little bit of ETH and maybe you made like a couple grand and you're like, woo, but the bull market rolls around and your fucking ETH is going up like 40% and you're happy, but you could have been exposed to a coin like this and doing 100%, 100x on your bag, or 50x on your bag, or 1,000x. Well, 1,000x is a bit fucking ambitious, but I don't know, I don't think it's fucking unreasonable to say that this can very, very easily do a 10, 50, 100x AgFi. Great coin. I really like it. You can go have a look at the team. I'll link it down below. I won't link all of these down below because some of them are a little bit shit. I don't care too much about writing about them. But AgFi, definitely, I'll link below because I really do like it. It's a great coin and a great team. Another coin like that is Kuma. You guys should all know Kuma. It's fucking buying it from down at these levels down here because, again, initial block of orders we didn't quite return to, but Kuma is just fucking insane. Like, this is an incredible coin. What makes meme season happen? SHIB moves. If Shiba Inu is moving, then that pretty much means that meme session is in session. Meme season is in session. So we have a look at SHIB at the moment, and SHIB has been moving, I believe. Market cap $15 billion. This fucking coin is insane. So yeah, you got to think about the fact that these guys, I'll tell you a little bit about the team of SHIB. We had one initial pump and a second fucking crazy pump. Absolutely bonkers. So SHIB also has started to have this same sort of rounded bottom, return to this block of orders here. Rounded bottom starting to pump away. Really, for me, this means meme season is right around the corner. And people are like, meme season, is that like 3 months where meme coins go crazy? It's a bit faster than that, you know. Meme coins go like fucking that. When you're in the bull market, I mean, I like joined back in November. I was looking at coins like UFO, a couple other coins, and I was seeing like 1,000 fucking X, 1,500 X. And I'm like, how are these people doing it? It's because they're buying the meme coins at fucking crazy low caps and micro caps before the bull market rolls around. So that money gets injected into the market caps of these coins, and they fucking go absolutely bonkers. So SHIB started to move, and you can just tell the SHIB team obviously get paid equity and SHIB token, or I would assume that's usually how it works. And if you've got paid equity and SHIB token, let's go like right at the bottom. Like as fucking low down as we can go. Surely it's more than that. Surely it's more than fucking. It must be more than that. Try getting right at the fucking bottom. Right, well, it's telling me 17x, but I know they fucking make more money than that. The SHIB team, basically, $15 billion fucking coin, and they're getting paid equity in the coin. They're gonna have a shit ton of this coin. When it comes to the developers of SHIB, they do not need money. They do not need money. It's that fucking simple. They have generational wealth for the rest of the time. The reason that you know the SHIB devs are like fucking insane is most tokens have a buy and sell tax. That's how they make their money, you know. Buying and selling of the token, on the liquidity pool there's a tax on it, maybe like a 5% buy tax and a 10% sell tax. They say it's to discourage sellers. What it's really about is that these people that launch the tokens, it's so they can get paid. That's what the tax is about. It's just like secondary royalties on OpenSea, you know. If you have a fucking dickhead founder that wants to put the secondary royalties up to like 15%, that's him getting paid. He'll be like, no, it's because I don't want people to sell. Like, no, motherfucker, it's because you just want to get paid. That's how it fucking works. But the SHIB devs, they don't do buy and sell tax. They fucking have 0% tax on all of their coins, which means if you are going to buy this token, you should be aware. Make sure you use low slippage. If you use high slippage on a 0 buy and sell tax, you're going to get medbot attacked. And you can see here, this is a medbot attack. You know, it's a sandwich bot. So the bot will see you bought Kuma on a 50% slippage. Because there's 0% buy and sell tax, the bot will front run you with 100 ETH buy, pump the price up, which obviously maxes out your slippage, and then sells on the other side. And basically just makes like 0.01 or like 0.05 off you. Makes like $100, $200 off you. And they do that 1,000 times a day, and that's how these medbots get paid. So make sure if you're aping onto Kuma or SHIB or any token with a 0% buy or sell tax, you're using very low slippage, like 1% slippage or something like that. You know, you can't be using that 50% slippage on this token or you'll get fucked by the bots. But Kuma is a SHIB token, and any token these SHIB devs touch is just fucking gold. It's literally just instantly gold. And if we have a look at the Kuma Inu official. If we have a look at the Kuma webpage, they haven't tweeted in fucking months. Like last tweet was November 10th, 2021. That was the last tweet. A fucking long time ago, back in November. Which just so happened to be the top of the fucking market. So these guys left the fucking token at the top of the market, and they've come back again, literally yesterday. One of the Gojira guys messaged the team the day before they tweeted, and he was like, look, I fucking got them to tweet again, which is quite funny. But they're coming back again in what I believe is the start of another bull run. So these guys have left the fucking token at the end of the last bull run, and have jumped back in at the start of the next bull run, because they're fucking geniuses. So they've come back and started tweeting about Kuma again. Kuma, if you don't know, they're building a decentralized exchange with leverage. And why is that so exciting? If they pull this off, you know, when you want to leverage trade, you got to do KYC and all this bullshit. It's all centralized, and you can't really leverage trade meme coins. These guys are making a non-KYC, 25x leverage fucking like platform. non-KYC, so you don't have to do any KYC. So you can just deposit your MetaMask ETH into this platform and trade on leverage, which is just so fucking easy. And that's what these guys are about, building cool shit like that. And they left this coin for ages. You can literally see the day before they tweeted, like, what happened to this coin? 15 ETH days ago. I think it's big news. Yeah, there have been some massive buys in Kuma, because some people know that these devs are fucked. They really are fucked. The SHIB devs are fucking crazy. You know, they don't need any money. They just want to build cool shit. And this is... Kuma, in my opinion, is going to be a very fucking cool coin. So this is my biggest holding, Kuma, by far. And we were buying it back down at these levels. You know, you can kind of see, like, when it's making like a rounded bottom. That's fucking insane. When it's making like a rounded bottom like this, you know, it's a nice bit of accumulation. It's just a beautiful time to buy. I believe the first buys were here, and then we bought again here, we bought again here, and then I called it last time here. It's still completely fine to be getting into buys, but, you know, you're missing out on, like, already over 2x of what you could have made. And the reason that's so annoying is because, you know, we're hoping this token does 100x, and if you're buying, if you're missing out on that 2x now, that translates to 200x once it multiplies out, obviously, because of the way it works. So that's a little bit annoying if you're only buying Kuma now, but I still think it's a fucking incredible buy. You know, I have no issues calling this coin. I'll call it all fucking day. I'll tweet about it all day, because I think it's gonna blow. I think it's gonna absolutely blow. Maybe one last coin we can talk about. I'd say talk about Stilton. I really like Stilton. You know, beautiful fucking coin. 50% of the supply actually going to get burnt. So 50% of the Stilton supply is going to get just destroyed and taken out of circulation. So when it comes to what does that mean? So remember I said the market cap is the price of the token times the number of tokens in circulation. If they're going to take half the tokens and fuck them off out of circulation, that means the market cap is going to half. And that's why this market cap isn't actually accurate. It's actually more like $10 million. Stilton community is like just fucking insane, like genuinely insane. They raid Twitter posts, you know, they're always repping Stilton. That's one big thing. A community like Kiba, the reason Kiba's done so well is because its community is fucking great, and it's really good at working with its community and everything like that. Like hashtag Kiba crew, everyone's like tweeting about Kiba, and they're all fucking excited about Kiba. That's how a meme coin does well, because the community is just fucking going bonkers about it. And they're tweeting about it, and they're letting everyone know I'm Kiba gang or I'm Stilton gang, and that's what Stilton do. On top of that, Stilton also have like genuine utility. They're building out a casino, which you can play with your Stilton tokens and stuff like that. They do these raffles in the Telegram like all the fucking time, and it's like you put in 50 million Stilton and you have a chance to win 2 billion Stilton and stuff like that, which is really fun. So they're great with their community, and it's still very fucking small. And everyone on crypto Twitter backs this coin. They all love this coin, and it still hasn't really hit the fucking mainstream yet. I think when Stilton really comes around and hits the mainstream, it's going to be fucking game over. Like, these guys are insane. It's going to do a Kiba easily. I'm hoping this goes to 100 million market cap. I think is very easily achievable. So a 10x from current levels. Remember, this market cap isn't actually accurate. 1 billion I do think is on the cards. You know, it's a fucking, everyone says that, like $1 billion fucking dollar meme coin, but I genuinely think with the community they have, they can do it. It is going to be difficult, and I would definitely recommend taking some profits, you know, at that 100 million range, at that 200 million range, at that 500 million range. Definitely take some profits, but don't be scared of the dips and stuff like that, because they do get eaten up on Stilton. And Stilton has proven, you know, it's not one that just fucking launches instantly and goes crazy. It has selling pressure, but it just continues to push through that selling pressure. You know, continues to push through, and it usually forms these like really beautiful cup and handles. Like for me, that's like a cup handle which turns into a cup, and another handle with some fucking really funny TA. So we got some beautiful buys on Stilton all the way back down here. Looks about 233, and also back down here with about 15x gains. So these are probably the coins that I'm most bullish on. I would say I'm most bullish on these. Stilton, Kuma, and what the fuck is the other one we're talking about? Stilton and Kuma are probably most bullish on. One other one we were talking about, I don't really remember. But Stilton and Kuma are my personal biggest holdings, aside from QNT. But QNT is a different video. That's for the whales that want to stack up a huge amount of a token. If you've got like, I don't know, few thousand, you're really looking for something crazy to invest in this bull run, it's meme coins for you. It is meme coins for you. You got to take the risk. You know, you got to expose yourself to something fucking crazy, and these coins are fucking crazy. Would recommend, probably the safest one is going to be Kuma, just because it's fucking bonkers, and I really think it's so insanely undervalued. Even at $20 million, it's so insanely undervalued. Yeah, but that's pretty much all we had in store for the video today. That's quite fun going over the markets and shit. If any of you have any coins you want me to analyze, you know, I'm always happy to do it. I know a few of you wanted some like whale videos on like what do I do if I'm fucking rich, you know, and I don't want to buy a shitload of these tokens. That's going to be shit like the Beat Wars, you know, Beats.fi and the Beat Wars, Wars live. Beat Wars live. Yeah, you go. Beat Wars live. So I just stuck that in. Beats Wars, alright. So this is, I won't get into it now, this is a really fucking cool DeFi protocol. You know, they have all these different protocols on here, and the protocols need the governance token. So when you buy the Beats token, you can stake it and you get a governance token. And the protocols need you to vote for their protocol so they can get higher emissions. And that vote becomes so valuable that these protocols have started bribing people. So they will bribe you for your governance token. So you stake and you get the staking rewards, which is the governance token. And that governance token you can actually sell to these protocols and they'll buy them off you. They'll bribe you to get your tokens. If you have a look at the total bribes at the moment, it's $288,399. You know, it's a lot of fucking money. They're really willing to put a lot of money to buy your bribes. So if you have a lot of money and you can stake a lot of money on Beats, not only are you earning the APR from Beats, you know, 33% APR, 12% APR, 53% APR, you kind of need to be actively looking at these and seeing which ones are the best. You're also getting these Kuma or Beats or whatever it is, the governance token for Beats, which you can then get a bribe and you can sell them to the person that's bribing you. Two options you have: you can either accept the bribe and, you know, take the money, or you can vote for your chosen protocol and hope your protocol does better. But like for me, like why? Like it's just fucking free money. Just sell it and take the bribes. That's a whole nother video. I can do a whole nother video on that. But it's a really cool protocol. I believe Miles Deutscher, something like that. This kid, you think I'm fucking good at crypto? This kid is dude fucking good at crypto. Like I'm good at tokenomics and building NFT projects and shit like that. And I'm also talented at crypto. This guy's fucking sick. I can't fucking say anything, like say that I'm better than this guy, because he is absolutely insane. This guy, I'll make $1,000 a week in DeFi. So you should all go watch this video if you're interested in that. You know, Miles breaks it down really fucking well. Does he not have his own channel? It's all on Crypto Banter. Oh, that's annoying. So I'll put a link to this down below. It's on the Crypto Banter YouTube channel, who also release really good content. You know, I don't always agree with their technical analysis and stuff, but I do believe their fundamentals and the shit they talk about is banging, is really top notch. In my opinion, there isn't a better crypto show out there. I think they really are the best. They get people like this kid on, which just makes me fucking like, yeah, fair enough. You guys know what you're talking about. So this guy talks about how, I believe it's a $24,000 investment, gives you $1,000 a week in the bribes or something like that. It is absolutely fucking crazy. You know, DeFi is crazy. If you're a whale, fuck these coins. I mean, maybe buy a bit of Kuma, but just go into DeFi and start fucking playing with your money, because you earn the returns on the token going up, you earn the APR from the protocol, plus you earn extra money from the bribes. You know, it's just, when you have a large holding, you know, $100,000, $200,000, it just gets ridiculous, the amount of money, the amount of free money you make from DeFi. But yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to speak about in the video today. Probably have one last look at this shitty Colt Bay token. Colt Bay. Oh, was it there? Colt Bay. See how it's done? Nope. Been fucking whacked down. It is not taking the all-time high. Yeah, I actually might remove that tweet because I don't want you guys buying this, to be honest. Not too many people like it, thank God. Alright, live footage of Wolfie deleting his calls after he finds out that they're not going well. Scammed. Alright. Thanks for watching, guys. It was a fun little video going over the markets. I hope that will give you a little bit of a clearer insight on what I'm investing in and why I'm investing in it. One last thing I actually wanted to talk about on the Kuma token and why I'm so bullish on Kuma. You know, we're talking about how Kuma devs, the SHIB devs need no money. The token's $20 million market cap, and they have 1,200 Ethereum in the pool. Let me just repeat that. That's 1,200 Ethereum in the pool. That's like fucking 3.6 or whatever $million. Probably more than that, like over $4 million in the liquidity pool. You might think, like, oh, that's not that crazy. Like, it's $4 million in the liquidity pool. Is that really that nuts? It's a $20 million market cap coin, and they got like fucking 20% of the of the fucking market cap in the liquidity pool, which is literally just a fucking pool for an AMM that you buy and sell from. You know, the Ape coin pool is 800 ETH, and this is a $2 billion coin, to give you some fucking some comparison. But yeah, that's you know what I mean. It's definitely Kuma season. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Catch you in the next one.